They got rid of a lot of the cool ones like emergency landing and the real. They didn't want the anomalies to be super impactful. That's cool. Gold Patient Scout to start with. And they did upgrade the Shimmer Moth. So I think I'm going to wait for Scout to be tier 6. Runic Empowerment, maybe. Terran Gorefiend. Let's do Gorefiend. We could do Gorefiend Beasts or Gorefiend Mechs. Uncle Oh, what a name. Uncle Grabby.
Hey, my favorite commander is
Benjamin.
ready to get started?
I'm gonna grab some coffee real quick while we wait for this turn to go through. We got the rapid reanimation on our beetle right away. Should be good.
Have a good battle, friend.
That round just looked intense.
Your minions really pulled their weight. Great. Let's get some better minions in here.
So we have 2 tier 6 minions come turn, what, 5? No, turn 6. Johnny, have you had any cool or exciting anomaly mix-ups yet?
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
I want the Platinum Patient Scout.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Ooh. We got an Ancestral Automaton. Do Cry Foul. Got another Patient Scout from the Cry Foul. Use that on the Automaton. Is Bird Buddy like the go-to for it now? Obviously there's a bunch of different Shimmer Moth setups, but did they take any did they change any of the minions in or out of the game? I didn't see that they did.
Turn this around.
Let's see, patch notes. Creator trinket updates. They didn't change any minions, looks like.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
They live with their mama to visit home in Russia for a month or more. Wait, so you live in Russia? Yeah, there's not a lot of change for some of these anomalies. They're not They're not all that exciting. I kind of like the game-changing ones. Maybe in a couple weeks they'll change the anomalies again and let them really screw up the whole game in a good way. Not bad. 4 damage taken. The 2 turtles are a huge buff to his field right now. Second automaton.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
And another patient scout. Let's do rapid reanimation on an automaton. I'm gonna grab the patient scout and we're gonna go for a second patient scout gold. That one's already built up to tier 3, so if we can get a gold copy. Oh yeah. I did know that. Okay. We were just on the Russian border. That was interesting. Kind of crazy the differences over there. I would love to visit Greece though.
Have a good battle, friend.
Alright, so we'll sell off the first patient scout on this next turn. I think everyone's gonna sell their patient scouts, which is good news for us. That's gonna be a very easy win. Let's see what we can get for some tier 6 mechs. I think mechs is gonna be what we go with. Rapid reanimation. That automaton's already doing pretty good.
Good at this.
Whenever a friendly minion with no type dies, get a random tavern spell. That's interesting. We've never used it. Honestly, I don't really care about the other ones all that much. Innkeeper's Hearth is kind of crap. It's tier 3. I'm going to try the Eye of Dalaran. And let's sell the first patient scout. See what we get. Dr. Boom. And a Dr. Boom. Okay. And I'm going to grab 1 botanist. I'm actually going to use this on the... It's a hard one. I want to do it on the automaton to get the extra summon, but we could also get an extra tavern spell too. Yeah, let's do it on the automaton. And I'm going to put all these guys first. Definitely want to get the tavern spells. If they just die to the automatons, it'd be kind of lame.
I think you can win this.
Utilize the eye while we have non-mechs on the field. Groundbreaker and a Nightmare Tea Party Guest. We actually had both those options too. Coin. Time management, solid. And tricky trousers for our other automaton. And we got the win. We're doing pretty freaking well so far this game.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
I think tier 4. Do one refresh. Firework Fanatic. It's another normal. Let's do that. We'll do Firework Fanatic. Do our Rapid Reanimation. And we'll give all our minions 2/3 for now. Probably would have been a good idea to do the double of it next turn, but we have 4 minions that can give us tavern spells. I think that's pretty. That's 4 extra tavern spells every turn. The Eye of Dalaran actually has some pretty good value. If we went with like a full normal build instead of doing the automaton, but rapid reanimation. Honestly, these 2 would be pretty good to get. I'm going to push tier 6 instead of focusing on buffing them now. Our field's pretty strong as it stands. We got another tier 6 with this Patient Scout right now. Humongous and Greater Trinket. Greater Trinket called Anvil. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We might be able to get it anyway.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up.
Ooh.
Turn it around.
I think we're gonna go full mechs. That kind of just told us to go full mechs, right? We'll sell Patient Scout. Electron powered up. Yeah. Alright. This is gonna be a mech game now. There's no way we can, like, not go mechs now. Let's see what we get for a tier 5 for double. No double end of round effects, which is why I didn't tier up first.
When does the real fight start?
Let's do a mech on its own. Grab another one, which will buff our whole field. If we could find the triple... No dice. Alright, let's get rid of that. Put this over here. I'm going to keep those separate for now. I don't even want to play that. All those buffs are going to make this automaton huge, though, because we have double Dr. Boom on him now. That guy not sell a... Keyboard Igniter sucks. With any luck, we can get rid of the Keyboard Igniter without dealing damage to ourselves. Get a Dr. Boom's monster at the start of every 2 turns, get another. Or Innkeeper's Hearth. I'm gonna go with the Hearth. I think it's... We could also do Curator's Sticker. That is 2 mechs guaranteed. 1 with Venomous. We can get Reborn on them. I'm gonna go with that. Let's go Curator Sticker. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. I'm gonna sell that for hopefully a... Nope, no double end around. Hollow Rover's not bad. tier 5. And there's the prosthetic hand. We can get that on our automaton. Alright, I'm just going to play that and get rid of it. Coin, hand.
That's what I would have picked.
Yes, sir. Get rid of Thrasher. Put both these on the field. We'll do the misplaced T-set. And hit him with the rapid reanimation. Next turn we'll go tier 6.
I think you can win this thing.
Look at this guy in his win streak. And his win streak continues. Alright, we're at 16 health. We still can't lose. Next turn even. We need double end of round effects.
How's it going out there?
And finding a triple on the auto assembler and giving it reborn. Would be more valuable than getting to tier 6 if we actually get any of what I'm looking for. Double end of round effects right there.
Nothing wrong with dreaming big. Let us see the
I'm gonna freeze both those. So we can give prosthetic hand to, we could give it to the auto assemblers, or I can give it to the amalgam. Could also just get rid of these in general. They don't need to stay on the field. I'd prefer to get a triple on that to get some space back though. As it stands right now, we can double up and buffs that automaton like crazy. I do need a boom on the amalgam. We win this round. Win. This automaton is massive. He's got 2 booms on him. I do need tier 6 and booms, but I'm not gonna rush the tier up either. We're in the top 5. We still can't lose.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna give these 2 to the curator minion. Wind Fury as well. So let's give that Divine Shield and Taunt. Let's give it Reborn for the Venomous. And let's give it... yeah, let's give it Wind Fury as well. Elementals. Now we got some options. I can go with the automaton for the extra summon. It's what, 2 extra summons? 2, right? 1, 2, 3. 3 extra summons. So we can do 3 extra summons on the automaton, or I can use it on the amalgam. That will come back to life, and we get 4 venomous creatures. 3 venomous. So 3 venomous hits, or extra automaton with buffs. I think the automaton's still the way to go. Granted, Fountain Pen and Drakari Portrait. I'm gonna do that. We can't lose this round. We can't lose the game this round, that is. We could still lose the round. But his minions are comparatively tiny. Perfect. We get all the summons. And that was a ridiculously clean kill. 343. That Electron powered up's putting in some work. We still can't win the still can't lose on the next turn. So let's go up to tier 6. Constant. How is it going? I do live back from vacation. It's our first day back. You should have seen the trip yesterday. What to do, what to do. Also, totally stoked that we have anomalies now. Electron powered up. Oh my gosh. Ah, I want it. Yeah. Just gonna have to freeze. It's a good call. Kind of wasn't even thinking about it. I work tomorrow too. That means it's time to stay up for another 10 hours. I'll be streaming for probably another hour and a half, give or take. I appreciate that. Love having you in. I was very excited, even though it's my one day before I go back to working as well, to get on and do a stream. And, like I said, the second I saw that anomalies were back, I don't know how long the season's going to be. Usually we only have anomalies for like a month before the season resets, so it's like, what, a 2 or 3 month season. It does say that it's going to be a short season, though, so...
I think you can win this thing.
Yikes. Massive. I don't think... Wow, 24-8, 26-8? What in the heck? Oh, he's got the Cinder. That makes sense. Wow. We don't win the round, but he doesn't win by much. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Pick yourself back up.
I'm not a big fan of being tired at work either.
That's quite the
There's another Dr. Boom for our amalgam. Really need to get... Obviously, we're going to drop that down there. I'm going to have to get rid of an auto-assembler. We need the extra turn for the Electron to ramp, so I'm going to get rid of one of the 2 assemblers. Let's get a second powered up down. Buff up the Curator. I'm going to get the Divine Shield and Taunt on probably our Automaton.
I'll say
should work out swimmingly. Electron powered up. It's going to be 4 satellites on all of our mechs. It's going to double buff. It's going to be a ridiculous amount. We lost out on a couple by getting rid of the auto assembler. 8 satellites, so Dr. Boom went down by, what, 12? Right? I feel that. I really feel that.
You can still make a comeback.
This guy had a double electron powered up that early on. Crazy. He lost against Nobundo 3 turns ago. Third? I think? Second? I don't know. Johnny, have we played 3 games? I think it's the 3rd game. The last game we had 3 people who had quit right away. Constant, do you know if there's 4 people that quit out of the game right away,
Keep up the pressure.
does the damage cap just go away right away? I got the generic ones, so I feel like they're not great. Oh, another Dr. Boom. Elementals. I feel like that's a more valuable target. Let's do rapid reanimation here.
I'll save these ones for later.
And do the rapid reanimation on the amalgam to get the extra venomous kills. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Could you imagine taking, like, I don't know, you go against someone stupid and they end up with, like, a big field early on. You take, like, 8 damage on turn 1. Alright, let's see what we can do for damage to this elemental get-up. Some armor right away. He's dead. We get a kill. That was an easy win. 600 on that Mishmash? Why is that Mishmash at 600? Is that because we...
Good at this.
Huh. You guys saw that, right? I think that's because of the resummon, it buffs the Mishmash? I didn't know that worked that way.
Go ahead and hire one of these.
Another Dr. Boom. Oh my gosh, the triple on the Electron. There's the potential that we get another mech. A really good potential that we at least get another mech from that. Yeah, I think I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to sell off the auto assembler. Grab the Electron. Get the triple.
That's a great play. I can't wait to see this shake out.
Come on, another Electron. No. Okay, not even. All right. It was worth a shot. I'm going to double check and see if that worked that way. And I'm going to grab that rickety repair bot next turn. That can get Dr. Booms on it. It's got the double end of round. I don't think we're going to lose this round. We might. He's got Unholy Sanctum. But if that Amalgam does buff that Mishmash by another 700 or 800, it's going to be like a 1600 minion. We'll see if it works that way.
You're doing great out there.
Alright, let's see. 899, 904. When it comes back... It did not buff it up. Why did that get so big last game? The last round. Oh, no, it did. Yeah, it doubles up. When that Amalgam summons back, it puts its stats on the Mishmash a second time. That is freaking awesome. Alright, good to know. This can get resummoned and double buff your Mishmash. Let's kill off that Titus before anything happens. Yeah, Titus dies. He's out. Now we just gotta take out some elementals. Massive elementals, but elementals. You're not wrong. No, are we talking about the company or are you talking about me? Because either one, you're probably right. But, Rickety Repair Bot. Let's grab that. So I need 2 more mechs for the field. Let's get rid of the Genie. The Elemental. Get rid of Molten Rock. Do a couple refreshes. Localar. Wow. Alright, at least give us a mech. Sigh.
Anima detected.
Okay. Okay.
Doing great out there.
So double satellites. Auto assembler. Mishmash getting massive. Over 1,000 on the stats right now. As soon as this Drakari dies. We get the summon back, and that's going to double that Mishmash. Up to 2,000. It's now on par with their minions in size. We lost one of the Venomous. That guy sucks. Wow. 5,583. This guy was enormous. I'm not even upset about losing that, but it was still a pretty good match.